welcome to the second edition of Movie Reviews with Toya, yours truly. I wanted to address, someone asked me the question, why does Chicago Bravo do movie reviews? And it's because we do writing, poems, plays, skits, and so acting is kind of within our wheelhouse. So it speaks to what we do already, and because movies are fun, it's an escape from reality. So we wanted to address movies as well, as part of giving you recommendations on fun things to do about the city or even at home. So today we're talking about movies at home because this is a Netflix original and we're reviewing Sextuplets, which is starring Marlon Wayans. And we know the Wayans family. They've made contributions to the comedy field. They've been in business over 30 years. We've watched them grow up. Now it brings us to Marlon Wayans, who actually I wanted to speak to his career. He's been working with his brothers for years, and Marlon was born the 10th of his family, the baby of his family, and so was I. I was the 10th born to my family. And so sometimes when he expresses his frustrations with not being heard or, wanting to do bigger and better things or greater things without the assistance of his older siblings, that resonates with me because I too want to launch out on my own and prove that I can do something great. So Marlon attempted to have a show. It was called Marlon, and it did not fare well. It only got, I think, 2 seasons. They were also on Netflix, but he was upset about it. It really hurt him that the show was canceled. And so now he had an opportunity to do a movie with one of his co-stars from the TV show, Brisha Webb. And I was really excited for Marlon. I wanted to see him do something great because I'm a fan of his. Of course, growing up, he was on the show The Wayans Brothers, and that show was kind of silly, but that's why I liked it because I was a kid. But as he grew up, his comedic spin started to change a little bit, and he still kept his flavor, but he just brought his adulthood to it. And so that's what we saw in Sextuplets. Sextuplets is a movie where he is an adopted child. He's never really known his family. His wife ends up pregnant, and the doctor is asking questions about his family history, medical history. So he goes on this search to find his mother and possibly his family, his siblings, his father. His father was not in the picture. But he did find his siblings, and his brother let him know as soon as he got to the house his mother was no longer living, that she had passed, and that, they could go on this journey together. And he's like, well, let me see your birth certificate. I don't believe you're really my brother. And so Marlon shows the brother the birth certificate, and it turns out that they were born on the same day. And so he has a twin. And so they go into the house, they start to talk, looking around. Now, mind you, this twin doesn't look anything like Marlon. He's a bigger guy. He has a bald spot. He's really goofy and quirky. And so Marlon's like, you're not exactly like me, but I appreciate being able to find my real blood brother. This is so exciting. I'm going to have a baby. You're going to be an uncle. Everybody's excited. So Marlon goes through the house and ends up finding out that he's part of a set of sextuplets. And of course, Marlon plays every character. So he's playing a woman, he's playing a sick guy, he's playing a guy that's a ginger. Yeah, that's a term that's not technically PC, but he himself is a ginger. His teeth are different, and every character that he plays, you can see a different character. He's not necessarily one-dimensional, which I was looking forward to seeing. That he wasn't so Marlon, he was whomever the character called for him to be. So I appreciated that. And there were parts of the movie that were just really, really funny to me. I was literally in tears. I texted my sister and told her she had to watch it. She watched it right away. She enjoyed it as well. The script was good. Could have probably been stronger at some points, but overall the movie was really good. It was funny. It had some characters you hadn't seen in a while. The Colonel from It's a Different World, the TV show from the 80s and 90s, was on it, and some other characters that you will probably appreciate seeing in this movie. And so I highly recommend checking out Sextuplets. Marlon Wayans did his thing with this. Kudos to you, Marlon. And his castmates also did a great job. His castmates were him for the most part, but Brisha Webb did a really great job. She also wanted to spin out of the character that you're used to seeing her play. So she usually is like very snappy and, spinning, twisting her neck and just this real like flamboyant character. But in this movie, she played a lawyer. She was from a prominent family, and she really brought a lot to the character and to the role. So I recommend that you check it out. I'm not going to give a bunch of spoilers. I want you to see it and let me know what you think. Comment back on this video and let me know what you think after you watch the movie. It is on Netflix, so if you don't have a Netflix account, borrow a Netflix account. I didn't tell you that. And I would give the movie probably 4 spotlights out of 5. So that's pretty good. So check it out. Look forward to talking to you soon, guys. Bye.